Okay, you and me will do the test.
Hello, and welcome to the Let's Talk About It Dad Sports Podcast. I'm Patrick with my co-host,
Cillian!
And it's episode 20. We're so excited to get to talk about some more sports. Just a reminder to our listeners, be sure to like and subscribe to our podcast on your podcast catcher, the podcast medium you like to listen to most. Big news. We're on YouTube. The entire catalog of our 20 episodes, this one included once it gets released, will be on YouTube, in addition to all the other podcasting platforms. So make sure that you hit the little bell and subscribe to us. Make sure that you're sharing us with your friends and family and interacting with us on social media and our email, right? What's our email address?
cjpj@gmail.com.
Right, you missed the first part, though. So it's Let's Talk Sports, cjpj@gmail.com. So make sure that you guys send us an email. Speaking of emails, Aunt Mary sent us one, and she's got a question for us. She goes, "Hey, Cillian and Pat, I have a question for you both. Not including the Chiefs, Cillian. Who is your next favorite NFL team and least favorite?" Go ahead.
Bears, Broncos.
Bears and Broncos are your favorite?
Browns.
Browns.
Lions.
Okay. And who's your least favorite?
Eagles. Chargers. Bills.
And the Bills. Okay. Why are the Eagles your least favorite?
Because I don't like them.
You just don't like them? Because they beat the Chiefs last year?
Yeah, in the Super Bowl.
Ugh. Such a bummer.
Yeah, it's terrible.
It was terrible. It was a rough day for you. Maybe I'll put a link in the show notes to the picture of you before the Super Bowl and at just about halftime of the Super Bowl last year, because that was pretty devastating.
Yeah, because the Chiefs lost to the Chargers in Los Angeles.
Yeah, definitely. I would have to say my next favorite NFL team is definitely the Lions. But if I had to choose another one outside of that, it would be the Broncos.
If you had to choose a third one, it would be the Chiefs.
Sure, I'll choose the Chiefs too. My least favorite are the Packers.
No.
And the Cowboys.
I like the Cowboys.
Yeah, I'm not really a fan of the Cowboys.
But why
and I don't like the Eagles either. Yuck.
No.
They're the worst. Yeah. So, thank you, Aunt Mary, for the awesome email. Folks, please send us an email, ask us questions, give us your hot takes. Aunt Mary, follow back up and let us know who your favorite NFL team is and who your least favorite team is. You know, you're from Michigan, but now you're out in Chicago. Are you a Lions fan? Are you a Bears fan? You're kind of caught in between. Let us know what you think.
Or a Sparty fan.
Or a Sparty. She's definitely, I would think, a Sparty fan. But she's got to email us. Let us know. All right. So, folks, send us an email when you get a chance. Cillian, outside of the email that we got, how was the rest of your week?
It's been good.
Yeah? Did you do anything fun this last weekend or this last week leading up to this podcast?
We did one walk.
One walk, yeah. Because the weather got kind of warm here in Michigan for a bit. It's now frigid tonight. It's like 15 degrees outside.
Oof, burr.
What else did you do? Did you do anything fun over the weekend?
We stayed inside. And we played Yeti and Spaghetti.
Yeah? Where'd you get Yeti and Spaghetti from?
We got it at the Sister Christmas.
Yeah, our last Christmas party, Sister Christmas at Mama and Papa's, right? We had an awesome Christmas. Lots of gifts. Lots of fun with family and friends and cousins and aunts and uncles.
And I got a new sled.
And you got a new sled. Woo woo.
I got 2.
You did, yeah. What else did we do on Saturday before the Christmas party? We had to Archery. Yeah, you got to do some.
This is how you do it.
Well, you got to describe it because your listeners can't see.
So, you got to put your arm out.
One arm out, yeah. Nice and strong.
Another hand on the string, pull back, let go.
Let go and watch the arrow fly, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you have...
Fives are rolls.
5s are walls. Yeah, if you hit the wall, you get a 5. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But what was your high score? You got, I think, a 9 at one point, right?
Yeah, I got a 9
you were close to a
point.
bullseye. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you have fun with archery?
Mm-hmm.
We're going to do it again this weekend?
Yeah, next Saturday.
Let's go. Awesome. Anything else that you want to talk about before we jump into the sports?
Nope.
Nope. You ready to go?
Mm-hmm.
All right. First up, college football. This is the semifinal review. Cillian, you went 1-1 on your picks.
Ole Miss against the Miami Hurricanes.
Yeah, we had the number 10 Miami Hurricanes beat the number 6 Ole Miss Rebels in a thriller, 31-27 in the Fiesta Bowl. You had picked Ole Miss in this game. Carson Beck, the quarterback for Miami, ran for a 3-yard touchdown with 18 seconds left to send the Hurricanes to the national title game, having not been in that game since 2001. Both quarterbacks, Carson Beck and Trinidad Chambliss, both threw for over 250 yards, while both lead running backs ran for over 100 yards. The Hurricanes got the big win. How'd you feel about the win by the Hurricanes? Not so good? No?
I didn't feel big.
Yeah. Ole Miss was so close. But you know what? They went through a lot of turmoil, and it was actually pretty cool to see them make it all the way to the semifinal after their head coach left them. And they still did it. They put on a good showing.
All right.
All right, next up was the other semifinal game. The number 1 Indiana Hoosiers trounced the Oregon Ducks 56-22 in the Peach Bowl. They remain the only undefeated team, and it was both sides of the ball that shined, with their defense forcing 3 first-half turnovers that led to touchdowns. They even had a pick 6, and Fernando Mendoza, he threw for...
He's my favorite.
He threw...
I like his brother, too.
You like his brother, too?
Yeah.
His backup quarterback, his younger brother. He threw for 5 touchdown passes.
Whoa.
So he had an outstanding game. So you had the pick correct on that one. So...
Yeah, who's their coach again?
Their coach is Kurt Signetti.
Kirk Signetti?
Yep, and he said in an interview once that if you Google him, you see that he just wins.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
He just wins.
he just wins. All right. So, the final college football pick of the season until next football season starts. And just a reminder to everybody, Cillian went 55-32
Whoa.
in his picks over the college football season, and I even missed a couple weeks. I think we started the college football season, had already been in maybe 2 weeks, and we had started the podcast. So let's see if Cillian can go 56-32. Who do you got in the national championship? The number 1 Indiana Hoosiers, who are 15-0, against the number 10 Miami Hurricanes, who are 13-2. They'll play on Monday night, January 19th, in the national championship game at the Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. So it's essentially a home game for Miami. But Indiana travels well. They actually have, Indiana University has the largest alumni total or population out of any college or university in the country. I think it's like over 650,000. That's crazy. So who do you got? The Hoosiers or the Hurricanes?
Hoosiers.
Going for the Hoosiers. I love it. I'm going to root for the Hoosiers too. Got to root for the Big Ten. Got to root for the little guy, the team that doesn't really ever have a good football team. I think they're going to do it this year.
Yeah.
Don't you?
And why? Fair State's 16-0.
Right. That was in Division 2. Yep.
Yeah, they got 16 wins, 0 losses.
That's right. Indiana could do the same thing if they win the national championship.
Yeah,
Wouldn't that be cool?
16-0 and Fair State's 16-0.
That'd be pretty awesome.
And Michigan State,
Yeah.
they got the win over the Maryland Terrapins.
Yeah, they did on their final game.
31-27.
On their final game of the season.
No, 31-28.
Yeah, on their final game of the season, wasn't it?
Just like the Chiefs against the Cowboys.
Right. Yes, definitely. All right. You ready to go to NFL?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's do it.
Okay, Rams and Jaguars.
Right. So we're going to review the wild card week, and it was a wild week. The Rams, who are 12-5, beat the Carolina Panthers 34-31 in a tough game. that was back and forth. The Rams sealed the win with a 19-yard touchdown pass from Matthew Stafford, former Lion, to Parkinson, his tight end, with 38 seconds left in the game. Matt Stafford threw for over 300 yards and had 3 touchdown passes and 1 interception. The Panthers, Chuba Hubbard, their running back, that's a great name, Chuba Hubbard, had 2 rushing touchdowns for 46 yards on 13 carries. And another great name, Puka Nacua.
Oh, yeah, I like him.
The wide receiver for the Rams had a rushing and receiving touchdown with over 100 receiving yards. You had picked the Rams in this one. And actually, I should mention, you went 5-1 on your NFL picks for Wild Card Weekend, taking your overall record to 43, 42-1. You're over 500 now. Way to go. And so you got this first one, the Rams with the win. What'd you think of the Rams win?
Nice.
Yeah? Very cool. All right, go ahead. All right, next up.
The Bears and the Packers.
Yep.
That's him at the end of the game. That's their quarterback.
Yep, Caleb Williams. Pretty excited at the end of the game. Saturday night, the Bears came out victorious, overcoming an 18-point deficit to beat their rival,
31-27.
the Packers, 37-21, 2-0 over the Pack on the season. That is the Bears' 7th fourth-quarter comeback on the season, with them putting up 25 of their 31 points in the last quarter of this game.
No.
Yeah, their head coach, Ben Johnson, former offensive coordinator for the Lions, was fired up after the game, used a little salty language in his feelings over the Packers. But the Bears move on to the Divisional Round playoffs. Pretty exciting, huh?
Yep.
So you got that one right.
Bills and Jaguars.
Next up.
Did the Bills win this game?
The Bills got the win.
Yeah. 24-27.
27-24, giving the Bills their first road playoff win in 33 years.
From the Jaguars.
Over the Jaguars. Yep, Josh Allen took the number 1
defense.
defense.
Yeah,
Anzalone. He plays for the Lions. He's the linebacker for the Lions, right?
Yeah, but I call Josh Allen.
You call Josh Allen Anzalone?
Yeah, because it sounds...
Because it kind of sounds similar?
Uh-huh.
That's funny. So he threw for 273 yards.
Whoa.
1 touchdown pass to Dalton Kincaid.
Ooh.
And he had 2 rushing touchdowns himself. The Jags quarterback Trevor Lawrence threw for over 207 yards with 3 touchdown passes, but 2 interceptions.
By the Bills.
So the Jaguars season is over.
Nice. The Jaguars are out of this year.
That's right. And the Bills, although they're one of your least favorite teams, you did pick them in this game, and they're moving on.
Yeah. Let's go, Bills.
All right. Next up, those stinking Eagles.
Yeah, and the 49ers.
And the 49ers.
Hey, Super Bowls ago, the Chiefs beat that team.
They did. You're right. In 2023, the Kansas City Chiefs beat the San Francisco 49ers in the Super Bowl. And actually, I was about to mention that as well.
Yeah, I mentioned it.
Yeah, you knew where I was going with this. So, the Niners beat the defending champion Eagles 23-19.
23-19.
Yeah, this game was back and forth as well. And at one point, the Niners took the lead off a 29-yard touchdown pass, not from their quarterback, but from their wide receiver, Juwan Jennings, to Christian McCaffrey, their running back. He threw the touchdown! The wide receiver threw the touchdown pass.
Wow.
Isn't that crazy?
I thought the quarterback was.
I thought he would have, but it was Juwan Jennings with a little trickery. Threw the touchdown pass to Christian McCaffrey. That's his second playoff touchdown pass.
Wow.
Having thrown one in that Super Bowl that they ended up losing to the Chiefs in. He threw a touchdown pass in that game, too.
Oh.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
He was pretty fired up after their win. They're ready to take on Seattle in the division round, and I think they're looking to make their way back to the Super Bowl.
The Lions did the same thing.
They have done the same thing.
Yeah, number 5. David Montgomery.
He did throw a touchdown pass once, didn't he?
Yeah,
that's
when
right.
they played the Rams.
When they played the Rams.
Ooh, Chargers against Patriots.
Those Chargers. Man, it's crazy how those three of your least favorite teams are all in the playoffs.
I don't like the Patriots.
You don't like the Patriots either? They're one of your least favorites as well. So, this is the one that you got wrong.
Yeah, they're 11 and 0. 11 and 1.
Well, they're 14-3 now. At one point, I think they were 11 and 1. Yeah. You're right. So the Chargers, you had picked them. They were dominated by the New England Patriots in a defensive battle that was 16-3. There's a nice picture there of Justin Herbert getting mauled by some Patriots. Drake May, the quarterback for the Patriots, threw the game's only touchdown to his tight end Hunter Henry for a 28-yard touchdown pass late in the game. I think it was like right in the beginning of the fourth quarter. The Pats defense kept the Chargers without a touchdown with some rough and outstanding play. So the Patriots are moving on.
16-3.
16-3. That was your only miss in your wild card picks.
Nice. That's okay.
And the last game,
The Steelers and the Texans.
Were the Steelers and the Texans. You had picked the Texans, and they went into Pittsburgh, and they dominated the Steelers 30-6.
30-6.
That's right. So that was the
Smoked them.
franchise's first road playoff win. The Texans' defensive tackle Sheldon Rankins had a.
And the Steelers only got 2 field goals.
You're right.
And then the Texans just kept scoring on them.
They did, and really all of it ended up happening in the fourth quarter. Sheldon Rankins had a 33-yard, they call it a scoop and score, because he picked the ball up from a fumble off of Aaron Rodgers and ran it home for a touchdown for 33 yards in the fourth quarter, early in the fourth quarter to open up a very tight game at that point. The Texans finished the fourth quarter with 23 points and got the win. So,
Nice.
That's our recap of the wild card week. Are you ready to make some picks on the divisional round?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
Okay, so we got Broncos and Bills,
That's right.
Niners, and the stinking team, the Seattle Seahawks.
Ooh, another stinking team, the Seattle Seahawks.
I don't like the Seahawks.
So, the Bills will travel to Mile High Stadium in Denver to face the Broncos at 4:30 p.m. Saturday on the 17th. The Broncos had the first-round bye, while again, the Bills had just recovered, or are going to be recovering from a tough win against the Jaguars. Who do you like in this one between the Broncos and the Bills?
Broncos.
Going for the Broncos. I like it. I'm picking the Broncos, too.
I want it to be 42-3.
42-3, a blowout. I don't know if Denver's defense can hold the Bills off to only 3 points, but you never know.
Maybe we can do 30-6.
Okay, maybe 30-6.
If the Bills get a touchdown and miss their extra point.
Right, okay. The 49ers travel to Seattle to face those stinking Seahawks at 8 o'clock on Saturday night.
I am not going to watch that.
Yep, the Seahawks got the bye in the first week. Who do you got in this one? The Niners or the Seahawks?
Going for the Niners.
Going for the Niners. Do you think Juwan Jennings is going to throw another touchdown pass? Or do you think he's going to let Brock Purdy, their quarterback, do it?
I think I want their quarterback Purdy to toss it off
Mm-hmm.
to their running back,
Yeah.
and he can throw it.
Oh, I like it. Christian McCaffrey throwing a touchdown pass.
Yeah,
Okay.
like the quarterback can toss it to him,
Right,
and
yeah.
he'll throw the touchdown pass.
That would be awesome. You know, fun fact, Juwan Jennings has more playoff touchdown passes than Sam Darnold, the quarterback for the Seattle Seahawks. That's pretty funny. All right,
Wow.
So you got the Niners in that one. Okay, we got 2 more NFL games for you to pick. First up.
Okay, we got Rams and Bears, Patriots, and those stinking, and we got the Texans and those stinking Patriots.
And those stinking Patriots. So, yes, the Texans will travel to New England to face the Patriots at 3 p.m. on Sunday. and the Rams will travel to...
I will get to watch that game.
Yep, you'll definitely get to watch that game. And actually, the Sunday night game between the Rams going to Chicago to face the Bears starts at 6:30, so you'll probably get to watch a little bit of that one, too. Who do you like in these two games?
If the Bears play the Rams again, I want it to be at 7:30.
Oh, okay.
So I can watch, the whole game.
Oh, well, we could record it and then not start it until 7:30. No? Okay. We'll just start it when it starts.
No, start at 7:30.
It says 6:30. You want to start at 7:30?
Because if it's at 7:30, I'll get to watch the whole game.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
okay.
That's why I want it to be at 7:30.
Yeah, but 6:30 is earlier than 7:30. So if the game starts at 6:30, you might get to watch more of the game than if it started at 7:30.
Yeah, I can watch kickoff
right.
and 13 I can watch 14 touchdowns.
Wow, that would be a high-scoring game. So they're playing in Chicago. It's supposed to be cold. Who do you got between the Rams and the Bears?
Bears.
Going for the Bears. And who do you like between the Patriots and the Texans? Texans. I guess when you call the Patriots the stinking Patriots, it makes sense that you're going to choose the Texans, huh? All right. So, are you looking forward to the NFL Divisional Round?
Yep.
All right. Next up, we got some NHL. So, I got a little bit of a review last week.
What are all these words?
Yeah, this is basically just helps me keep track of what's going on. So, last week you went 2-2 in your picks,
2-2,
which brings your overall season record to 28-47. So, hockey is not quite your picking game in comparison to football, but we're getting there. At this point in time, the Red Wings are still 1 point behind the Lightning in the division with 60 points.
Was 6-0.
No, that's 60. That's just showing how many points the Red Wings have.
That was 2-1.
Right, yeah. The Lightning are still on their winning streak. Last week they were on an 8-game win streak. Now their win streak's up to 11 games, most recently beating the Penguins 2-1, and are looking like one of the hottest teams in the NHL still. The Red Wings were on a 3-game win streak, but then just lost to the Boston Bruins 3-0. That was a tough turnaround after Monday night's game against the Hurricanes, which they won in overtime.
Nice.
Yeah.
What was the score to that game?
Let me pull up what the score was. But as I'm doing that, I'll make mention that the Hurricanes are still...
fifth.
No,
It says they're fifth.
No, they're still in first in the Metro Division with 60 points. They're 5 points ahead of the Islanders. That's what that 5 there means. The Avs in the West are still...
And they have 74 points.
Yeah, they're still in the lead, and they have the most points in...
And that team has the 19 points.
Yeah, in the NHL with 74 points. The Red Wings beat the Hurricanes 4-3 in overtime on Monday night.
Very close game.
Which is awesome.
Really
It was a very close game. And actually on Monday night, and that's what that 9-1 is for, on Monday night the Red Wings honored Sergei Fedorov. This was a player who was very good when Dada was younger. They raised his number to the rafters, number 91, so it hangs up there with the likes of Steve Yzerman, Nicholas Lindstrom, Gordie Howe, Ted Lindsay, and other great Red Wings who we're really grateful for giving us a lot of good years of hockey. So they raised his number up to the rafters of Little Caesars Arena.
Nice.
All right, so I've got 2 hockey games for you to pick. Ready?
Yep, I can go to it.
Go ahead.
Okay, we got Red Wings and Canucks.
Oh, sorry, this is a quick review. Sorry, I have this review first.
Okay, Red Wings, Canucks.
Right, so last week...
Panthers, Canadians.
Yeah, these 2 are the ones that you picked correctly. The Red Wings smoked the Vancouver Canucks on Thursday.
6.
No, winning 5-1.
5-1.
Yep, and Patrick Kane, Showtime himself, scored 2 goals in that game to get him to 500 goals in his career. You don't remember how we were...
500 goals?
In his whole career, he has 500 goals.
But before he had 400 goals.
Right, yeah.
And now he has 500 goals.
I know. He's the 50th NHL player to do so, and actually the 5th U.S.-born player to do so.
It has 50 goals.
He's currently at 1,000 369 points, which is only 5 points behind the top U.S.-born point getter and former Red Wing at one point, Mike Modano, who's actually from Livonia, Michigan. Did you know that? Mm-hmm. It's crazy. So, yeah.
How far is that state?
Livonia? You mean city?
Livonia.
From where we live, it's probably like an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours with some traffic. It's pretty far away. Mm-hmm. Yeah, one of my buddies lives out there.
Yeah. Maybe we'll go meet him.
Sure, we could go hang out with him. Yeah, why not? He's a big Michigan fan, though. Ugh. Yeah.
You shouldn't meet him if he's a Michigan Orange fan.
Yeah, I know. All right, so I picked, and the other pick that you got right were the Canadiens over the Panthers. And the Canadiens smoked the Florida Panthers.
6-2.
6-2. Alexandre Texier for the Montreal Canadiens scored a hat trick. He had 3 goals in that game, 3 out of the 6. And that's his second 3-point game in a row. Pretty exciting stuff, huh? Mm-hmm. All right, now I've got 2 games for you to pick. Let's see.
Sure, we got Red Wings and Sharks.
That's right. So Friday,
and we've got Panthers and Hurricanes.
Yes.
I call them the Hurricanes.
You call them the Hurricanes?
Uh-huh.
Why?
Because it sounds similar.
It sounds
to
similar.
Hurricanes.
That's true. So Friday night, the 16th, the Red Wings host the San Jose Sharks at 7 p.m. The Sharks are currently in the second wildcard spot in the West with 49 points. Although both teams are coming off a loss, so this should be an exciting one. Who do you like between the Red Wings and the Sharks?
Red Wings.
Red Wings. All right. And then the Panthers travel to Carolina to face the Hurricanes 7 o'clock that same night. The Panthers are on a 2-game win streak, while Carolina are on a 2-game losing streak. Who do you like in this one?
I would go for the Hurricanes.
Hurricanes. All right. Go Hurricanes. Although that doesn't really help the Red Wings out. We want them to kind of open the gap up on the Hurricanes.
Red Wings, yeah.
All right.
A last pick.
No. So now, ready to go on to college basketball?
Yeah, we have Oakland against Viking.
Well, remember, that's who they played this last week. That was the Cleveland State Vikings. So last week,
State Vikings.
Cillian,
this is a CBB.
Yep, college basketball. Last week you went 3-1 in your picks.
Okay.
Remember, we had 2 OU picks, we had an MSU pick, and a U of M pick. So you went 3-1, bringing your season total to 18-13. You're pretty good at picking college basketball. OU got another big conference win against Cleveland State, beating them 97-74.
Whoa.
Led by a 23-point game by Zaire Wells.
Yeah, I like him.
I like him too. He is awesome.
In my basketball league, Jack Oakey's back.
Is he really?
Yeah.
That's awesome. Playing for Oakland?
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be so cool if we could get Jack Oakey back.
Yeah. He had, when they played the Spartans, he had 36 baskets.
Wow. That's
he was firing.
He was on fire.
Yeah, he was on fire that day.
So awesome.
That was on the 27th.
Okay.
At 7 p.m. at night.
Mm-hmm. So, unfortunately, Oakland had another game.
Against Mom. She was Michigan State, and me and Emil were cheering on Oakland's team.
Oh, is that
I was Jack Oakey. Emil, I call the Linz Lapato girl.
Linz Lapato girl. Okay, so Oakland had another game on Sunday night. Or actually, it was like Sunday afternoon. They played Wright State. Unfortunately, Wright State, they lost 94-84 at home, losing for the second time to the Raiders this season. OU has dropped to third in the conference.
That was a close game right there. 94-84.
Yeah, it looked a little bit closer maybe with the final score than what that game actually was. OU started to kind of come on at the very end of the game, but man, at one point Wright State was up by like 29 points. They were just crushing us. So they're looking right now, they're the top team in the Horizon League. They're looking like the best team to beat. OU has a 5-2 record in the Horizon League, which is still in third place. Yep, still pretty good. Both losses to the same team. So, Next is a review of Michigan State and U of M. So go ahead. Number 12, Michigan State beat Northwestern 76-66, led by Carson Cooper, who had 18 points and
Carson Cooper?
Yeah, that's their big man, one of their big man. 9 rebounds. Since the last recording,
9 rebounds.
Yeah, they also beat the Indiana Hoosiers 81-60. Big win for Michigan. 2 big wins for Michigan State.
And the Wolverines against Wisconsin, I picked the Badgers.
You did, and you got that right. So Michigan, they were dropped on the road by Wisconsin, 91-88.
91-88.
Yeah, the high-flying Wolverines put up a bunch of points like they normally do, but their defense just couldn't handle the Badgers. The loss drops them down to number 4 in the country.
That's pretty good.
Still pretty good.
Yeah, where's Michigan State in the rankings?
Still number 12.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, which is okay.
They're not doing good.
It's not bad. It could
What
be
are they
worse.
doing how are they doing in college hockey? Are they first again?
No, they're not first. We'll talk about college hockey here in a second.
Okay.
If you want to hit the next slide, I've got 6 picks for you, okay? So
Okay.
I'm kind of throwing you off here with the slide. So let me explain it, okay? So
Why is there just the Huskies?
yeah. So the Wolverines and the Spartans are heading out west this weekend, west to the country. They're going to Washington and Oregon. So the Wolverines face the Huskies tonight, actually, as we're recording. The Huskies are 10-6, and Michigan's playing them tonight. And then on the 17th, they face the 8-9 Oregon Ducks. So that's why I put both of them on here. Who do you got for U of M against Washington?
I would pick that team.
Michigan. Okay.
Michigan.
And then who do you got between Michigan and Oregon on the 17th?
Michigan.
Going with Michigan. Okay, 2 very good picks, I think. All right, go ahead and hit the next slide. So, Michigan State, they face off against Washington on the 17th, and then they face off against the Ducks on the 20th. I'm wondering if the 2 teams are, like, traveling together. Do you think they would do that? Or that probably wouldn't work, would it?
I think it would.
It would. It would save on gas.
Yeah, if we have 4 teams playing at the same arena, there will be 4 nets and 4 creases.
Oh, wouldn't that be wild?
Yeah.
It would kind of get confusing, I would think, right?
Yeah. Let's just do 2.
Okay, so who do you think? Are the number 12 Michigan State Spartans going to beat both the Washington Huskies and the Oregon Ducks?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, awesome. And now I've got 2 more OU games for you to pick. So go ahead.
Oh, nice.
So OU hopes to get back to their winning ways with their own road trip west. They're not going as far west as Michigan State and Michigan, but they're traveling west to Wisconsin. They tip off against the number 6 in the Horizon League, number 6 Milwaukee Panthers, who are currently 4-3 on the season, on Thursday, so tomorrow night on the 15th. And then they tip off against the number 2, who are currently tied with at 5-2, the Green Bay Phoenix, on Sunday, the 18th.
Okay.
Who do you got in these games? Michigan or Oakland?
Oakland over the Panthers, and
Okay.
I'll do Oakland over the G and the B.
The GB Phoenix. All right, the Green Bay Phoenix. Yeah, we don't like anything from Green Bay, do we? Yuck. Except maybe cheese. There's a lot of cheese from Green Bay.
Yeah.
I'd rather have pin-conning cheese anyway.
I
from
would have
Michigan.
Cheeto chips.
Cheeto chips? Oh, okay. Fair enough. All right.
If we could go to that Oakland game,
Which one?
both games.
Oh, those games out in Wisconsin?
Yes.
Ooh, that'd be quite the trip. That drive would be longer than going to Aunt Karen and Uncle Andrew's. And remember what you said the last time we went out to Aunt Karen and Uncle Andrew's? Why is this trip taking so long? Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I never got that.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
College hockey.
We've got the Spartans traveling to Ohio.
That's right. So last week you went 1-2-1 in your college hockey picks.
1-2-1.
Number 2, Michigan State. They split with the Buckeyes. What I mean by that is they won a game and they lost a game. Because remember, in college hockey, they play 2 games in a weekend. They beat the Buckeyes 6-2 on Friday, but then they lost to the Buckeyes 2-1 on Saturday.
Oh, no.
Yeah, the loss drops them from number 2 in the country down to number 4 in the country, behind number 1 University of Michigan, number 2 Wisconsin, and number 3 Western Michigan Broncos.
Oh, I like the Broncos.
Me too. So,
and we've got Michigan traveling to
remember what that is?
Notre Dame.
That's right. So the number 1 University of Michigan Wolverines swept the Fighting Irish in dominant fashion, 5-2 and 7-4. They got quite an offense, those Michigan Wolverines. They're looking really good this year.
Yeah, if the
Fighting Irish.
If the Fighting Irish play Michigan again, I would pick the Fighting Irish.
Would you really?
Yes, I would.
Even after seeing those scores?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you had... Oh, go ahead.
Want it to be 8. I want the next game to be 8-1.
8-1. Wow, that would be a blowout.
Yeah, by Notre Dame.
Yeah, Michigan would have to use all their goalies. All right, go ahead. You had 2 more picks last week in college hockey.
State.
Yeah, remember how we were saying that Ferris State, they were on a 6-game losing streak?
Yeah.
Well, that streak
continued.
but
they lost 5-1.
That's right. That streak continued to 8 games as they got swept by the Bowling Green State Falcons. You know who would be really excited about this scoreline? My boss, Shane Lewis. He went to Bowling Green. Did you know that?
No.
Yeah, he did.
I would never meet him if he's a Bowling Green fan.
What? You meet him all the time. You love Shane. He's the man.
Yeah, I like Shane, but...
You're kind of disappointed he went to Bowling Green?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Very disappointed.
Oh, well, maybe next time we see him, you can kind of razz him about it, okay?
Yeah.
So the Falcons beat Ferris State 3-1 and 5-1 over the weekend.
Okay.
So Ferris is on an 8-game losing streak now.
Uh-oh.
Yikes. And finally, Western Michigan swept their conference rivals, Denver.
One time, 4-1, 2-1.
No, 4-1 and
5-1.
no, 5-2.
5-2.
Yep, jumping them up in the rankings from number 6 to number 3 in the country. Okay, I've got 4 matchups for you to pick in college hockey. Go ahead. First up,
Spartans
our Michigan teams.
Wisconsin.
Yep, so number 4, Michigan State goes back on the road out to Wisconsin, to Madison, to face the number 2 Wisconsin Badgers on Thursday and Friday this weekend.
This game,
or this week, really.
if
Who do you got? What's this one? Read it off for the listeners. We got the number 1 University of
Michigan Wolverines
facing off against
the State,
no, this one.
the Minnesota Golden Gophers.
Right, unranked
And-
Minnesota Golden Gophers.
Nice.
Wow. So, who do you like in these games?
I would pick the Gophers.
The Gophers. Let's go. I'll root for the Gophers too.
Yeah,
They need
put on your Gophers hat.
I will. I'll go put it on as soon as this episode's done, and when we watch these games, or if we can find them, I'll throw on my Minnesota gear. Sound good?
Do you have a Minnesota jersey?
I think I do, down in the basement. Maybe I'll let you wear it. How's that sound?
You're letting me wear it?
Sure. Yeah, why not?
How big is it?
It's massive. It'd be like a dress on you. It's huge. It's too big on me. But
Whoa.
I'd still let you wear it. Mm-hmm. All right. So you've got Minnesota over Michigan. Who do you got between Michigan State and Wisconsin?
State.
Michigan State. So easy. Okay, I got 2 more games for you to pick. First up, Ferris State.
Oh, what is that team?
Let me tell you, it's a fairly new Division I hockey team. But Ferris, even though they're on an 8-game losing streak, it's going to only get tougher. They travel to Sioux Falls, South Dakota, so they're traveling west, to face the number 15 Augustana University Vikings, who are 14-6-3 this year. Do you like their logo? It's kind of like the Vikings from Burke.
Yeah, but I still don't like their yellow logo.
No. So
But
who do you?
I like Hiccup.
Yeah. Do you think Ferris State's going to get the upset over Augustana?
Yep.
You do? Okay. Awesome.
Dad, look!
I know.
That's a picture of Hiccup and Astrid.
Is it? Kind of. Yeah.
That's Astrid right there.
So yeah, I put that picture there because that is a picture of Alaska, which is called the last frontier in the United States. It's so far west that there's actually even points of it that are almost like you're so far east because it's such a big state. It's this massive, massive state. It's actually above Canada, the country above us. So I thought I'd throw in these two teams because I thought it would be kind of fun. And it's a battle.
And thanks for throwing in that picture.
You're welcome, because it looks beautiful there. You see the northern lights and all the snow and whatnot.
And the green.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, one day we saw the sun reflecting from the fabric from our tent onto the floor, and it turned green.
No
And the
way.
floor turned green by the bathroom.
Did it really?
Yeah, it really did.
That's pretty cool. So this is...
Ooh, what's that beard?
Yeah, so last but not least, we
Show that
travel,
up.
like I said, we travel so far west, it's almost like you're going east. This is the battle for the Governor's Cup between the Alaska Anchorage Seawolves,
Seawolves?
hosted by the Alaska Fairbanks Nanooks. A Nanook is like a polar bear.
Yeah, polar bear.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah, it is a polar bear.
Yeah, so these two...
I like the Bears logo.
Yep, so these two teams are going to face off to try and win the Governor's Cup. Who do you like in this matchup between Alaska Anchorage, the Seawolves, against the Alaska Fairbanks Nanooks?
I would take the polar bears.
The polar bears are the Nanooks.
Yeah, I would take the Nanooks.
Do you think Uncle Andrew and Aunt Kara would be fans of Alaska Nanooks? Because they're in Fairbanks, and that's Uncle Andrew's last name. Yeah, or their last name. That'd be kind of cool, huh?
Nora's name is Fairbank.
That's right. Her last name is Fairbanks, too.
Arthur's a Fairbank.
Arthur's a Fairbank.
And Linus is a Fairbank.
Linus.
Aunt Kara's a Fairbank.
That's right.
And Mary's probably not a Fairbank.
She's not a Fairbanks. She just lives there.
She's Cassidy.
She's a Cassidy.
And then Uncle Andrew's a Fairbank.
That's right.
There's 6 of them.
5 of them.
There's 5 Fairbanks.
Yeah.
And 1
6
cat.
if you count Wrigley, the dog.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
And Otto the dog. That will make 7.
Well, Otto's Mary's dog. So he's a Cassidy.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. All right. So, you ready to talk about some English Premier League and FA Cup? All right. I'm going into some soccer. So, just a quick review.
Okay, that one was 0-0.
Yeah, so match week 21, you had picked Arsenal to beat Liverpool, and that game finished in a 0-0 draw, so no goals. It's boring, right? Although, this was a gritty affair. It was very rainy and wet. Connor Bradley hit the upright, or not the upright, the woodwork, the crossbar with one of his shots. And there were even some extracurriculars late in the game when Connor Bradley for Liverpool went down with a non-contact injury, and Gabriel Martinelli from Arsenal threw the soccer ball at him and then shoved him off the field, even though he was injured, because he thought he was faking, which resulted in both teams kind of giving a little bit of shoving. Shove it.
Why did they do that?
I don't know. It was crazy. I think they were just all a little too intense. It was at the very end of the game. So the draw put Arsenal still only 6 points clear of Man City going into match week 22.
Okay.
All right. Before we get into Premier League picks for this upcoming weekend in match week 22, I wanted to talk about the FA Cup, which is the Football Association Cup. Go ahead and hit the slide. So, teams from all divisions in English football competed in the FA Cup third round. It's not, teams from all divisions.
I thought the FA Cup. Was soccer.
It is soccer. Yeah, it is soccer. So, this was an exciting tournament played throughout the season which situates lower league teams against Premier League teams and upper division teams.
What is that team?
Yeah, and I'm going to talk about it here in a second. Yep.
Okay.
Which can result in some major upsets. First of which was the reigning FA Cup champions, Crystal Palace. So they won the tournament last year. They lost to Macclesfield. That's that team, Macclesfield Town. Which actually I think they changed their name from Macclesfield Town to Macclesfield FC because they went bankrupt and they folded and then they were resurrected. So Macclesfield won.
Okay.
They're in the National League, which is 5 divisions lower than the Premier League and is technically non-league football. But they got a major upset in front of their home crowd, winning 2-1 over Crystal Palace. Pretty exciting, huh? Look at all their fans. Don't they look really happy?
Mm-hmm. And why is that player there?
Because they were hoisting him up over on their shoulders because they beat Crystal Palace. Pretty exciting, huh?
Okay.
Yeah. So, some other FA Cup results
West Ham.
that were some upsets.
West Ham, they beat them.
Yep, so West Ham beat
2-1.
Queen's Park Rangers 2-1. And although Queen's Park Rangers are in the Championship, which is the division below the Premier League, so below West Ham, I still consider this an upset because West Ham was like on a 7-game winless streak, and they needed a win badly. And so now they're moving on in the 4th round of the FA Cup, which is super exciting.
Okay.
Another big upset was Wrexham.
Wrexham?
Beat Premier League side Nottingham
Forest.
Forest in penalties at the end of the game after the game went 3-3 at end time.
That game went 3-3?
Yep, Wrexham ended up winning on penalties. Okay, so you ready to talk about some Premier League? I got 2 games for you to choose from or pick. So match week 22 starts this weekend at 7:30 a.m. on Saturday with the Manchester Derby. Man United recently fired their manager and have former player Michael Carrick as an interim coach face off against Man City, who are looking to close the gap on Arsenal. Who do you like in this one between Man United and Man City?
7:30
a.m., yeah.
7:30 a.m.
Mm-hmm. Who do you like?
Man
United? They're going to get the interim manager bounce?
Yeah, I want it to be 4-2.
4-2. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then 10 a.m. that same day, we have the London Derby between West Ham and Spurs from Tottenham. Who do you like in that one?
West Ham.
West Ham. Awesome.
I like them so much.
Yeah. All right. That's our show. Anything else that you want to talk about before we wrap up?
I think the NBA.
Right. So you did mention before we set up the recording that you wanted to talk about the NBA. I think you're on a basketball kick right now, right? Because you got all sorts of basketball stuff for Christmas, didn't you?
Yeah, I got an outdoor basketball hoop
Mm-hmm.
and an indoor one.
Yeah, and you got 3 blow-up balls for the indoor door one and a regular basketball for the outdoor one, right?
It's this big.
It's big, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like 30 inches big.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
And it even says the NBA on it.
It does say the NBA on it, doesn't it?
Uh-huh.
So, I think, because I didn't have time to set up for this episode, we're going to tease to the listeners next week we're going to talk some NBA basketball.
Nice.
Which is going to be a stretch for me because I'm not really into the NBA at all, but I will certainly talk about it with you if you want to talk about it. All right. Anything else you want to say to the listeners before we sign off?
Go West Ham.
Go West Ham. Beat those Spurs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Beat Tottenham.
Yeah, beat Tottenham. Who else? What else you got to say?
I don't know.
Okay, that's fine.
Go Gophers.
Go Gophers. Beat those Wolverines. To all the listeners, thanks so much for listening. Again, be sure to like and subscribe on your podcast listening of choice. Remember, we're on YouTube now, So check us out there.
I gotta tell Mom.
Yeah. No video yet, so I don't want people to be
Okay.
excited about seeing video. But the podcast is there on YouTube. Be sure to share us with your friends and family. Get the word out and share us with those you like, maybe those that you don't like, but those who maybe like sports, right? Send us an email at letstalksportscjpj@gmail.com, and we will be excited to chat with you and read your email on the next episode. Cillian, thanks so much for recording episode 20 with me. This was a lot of fun.
Thanks.
All right. See ya, fans. See ya, listeners.
See us, fans.